Yo, people, what it do? What it do? Welcome to the showgram today. I am Doc Rock, your content creation coach. We're diving in today. We're talking about how to get more engagement on your videos. This one is coming in by a little bit of a special request. So we're just going to dive right in. You are able to ask your questions. If you have a question for me, please put a Q colon in the old chat down there on the bottom, and then that will help me make sure that I get your question answered. All right, cool. So let's dive in. One of the first things that we want to talk about is, as I say these things, as I tell you what the real is real, you're going to have some feelings. I don't do feelings. Okay. I don't do feelings. I'm just going by facts over here. So if your feelings get hurt, my bad. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm trying to tell you what I know from experience from doing this for a hot minute. Like, I literally been on the platform since the platform started. So like, I understand that sometimes hearing the truth is not what you really want to hear. What you want to hear is that there is like a spray that you can spray on your channel, and with that spray, all of a sudden you're Mr. Beast. Or there is a, sublingual B12 you can slip under the tonsils, and all of a sudden you're making like 6 figures in your content business. It doesn't do that, right? The only way you're going to get where you're trying to get is do the work. Like, there's no other way about it. So let's dive in with the first thing I have to tell you is that whatever I tell you, when you start feeling that excuse, fine. That excuse is 100% valid. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to try to take it away from you. I'm not going to try to make you feel bad for having it. It's your excuse. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. But what are you going to do? Because that's the truth, right? That's the truth to any excuse. Your excuse, if I give it to you, it's 100% valid, but what are you going to do with it? Okay, so the main thing you need to know, first things first, I'll pop up freaks all the honeys. Success is on the flip side of action. So listening to me, listening to the other cats like myself trying to help you grow your channel, and just study, but not actually doing anything is not going to get you anywhere. So I don't think that's the case for most of my people. Most of my people get in where they fit in, but I just want to put that out there in case some new people here and they don't quite understand how said ball bounces, okay? It is very important that you put in the work. All right, let's go. So one of the first things you can do to get more engagement on your channel is probably to start with the series. We have actually watched people who are in the fam have watched someone in our family do really good with the series. You've probably watched a couple of our people do really good with series. And I know series are daunting, right? And this, if you're brand new around here, we don't use the overwhelmed word. That word is stupid. We don't use that word. We get in and we just do things. So you may have heard that, or you might catch the feels that doing a series is daunting because instead of doing a single video about your favorite product, let me pull one up right now. Right now, currently, I am absolutely in love with this small rig universal cage for iPhone. Like, this thing is straight gangster, right? So instead of producing one video on this, which I actually did yesterday, it's on Amazon. It's on my Amazon shop, right? DocRock.live/shop. And instead of just showing one, which is how I do it, I actually could break that video up now. I could actually make 5 or 6 different shorter videos basically covering the same thing. Because in that particular video, I showed how using it like this is really good for an interview. I also showed how if I flip the microphone around and I'm doing some content, I could do it like this. I showed how I could use it in a vertical format. I showed how I could attach a light to the front. I did not show how, because I forgot, that there is a way to clamp the battery to the back so that the battery can run the phone while you're out there doing the damn thing. I didn't show that. I didn't show all these extra mounting points here. I didn't show full-fledged like myriad things that you could do with the handle and things like that. So I could go back and take that video and basically generate 5, maybe 6 other videos off the video I shot. Now, the first video I did is only 5 minutes long. But what I could do in the individual component section is shorts. I could do 5 shorts, or I could actually make 5 3-minute videos going a little deeper on the various sections of that particular thing. So a series is good. The dope part about a series, 9 times out of 10, you can shoot it in the same day you shot the regular video that you were fixing to shoot, right? So you can. There's one. So series is really, really good. It's a good way to do engagement. And the reason for that is YouTube will tell you, if asked, YouTube would tell you, sorry, a little verklempt. YouTube would tell you that session time is the key. Session time. So if someone watches a single video about my small rig universal cage for iPhone, and I have like 6 more in the can, YouTube's going to be, you know what? They watched that one. Maybe they'll watch this one too, and they'll throw another one right at them. You can also, which I'll talk about later when we get to interlinking, I can guide watch the next one, right? I can dig deeper and watch the next one. Something I see a lot of creators do, especially creators in the food space. They're very, very common. You can probably pick one right now. Don't do it now. You can pick one right now and watch. I watch somebody like Sonyan Longes. Love her to death. She's pretty amazing. And I like the way she says nerdles, right? She could be doing something, teaching you how to make bibimbap or bibimbap or something like that. In the middle of it, of course, one of the primary ingredients is going to be gochujang, which is, you guys say gochujang. No, it's gochujang. You're going to be putting gochujang in there, and then she'll say, if this is new to you and you don't understand what this is, it's a fermented Korean soybean paste, and I have a video up here that shows you. You got to warn the people, don't leave there to go find out what that is and come back, because that actually breaks the watch time on the first video. They might come back and watch the rest, or they might get distracted by their kids, their dog, their auntie or somebody, and then they're gone. So if you're going to direct someone in the video to watch another video, make sure you tell them not yet. Like after you're done this, go watch that. So there is some direction that you can throw in. Okay. The other thing that you were going to want to do is, if you are interlinking videos, guide that interlink and tell them why the next video is important. Give the information that says why the next video is important, okay? And then we'll go from there. All right. So I see my man Buck Nasty just rolled up into the gate, right? So Buck Nasty recently made a video about, a version of this, the Insta360. Insta360 is a fantastic thing to go in and do a whole series on. You could break out, because there's like, I don't know, Tom, what is it? Like 12 shooting modes? You could do a different video for every shooting mode, right? Let's see. I'm thinking of people in our channel. I was talking to Glenda yesterday. It turns out that this season, Costco is fixing to go all in on selling one of those cricky things that she plays with. And Glenda has a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Intellectual authority on cricket, because she's been running a cricket community for a long time. Even if she don't need one, I would go to Costco and buy whatever is they probably selling the lower tier version of a cricket. I would go buy one of them, and then from the box explain to people why this is different from the real Maker 3, 4, whatever the heck it is, original Maker, somebody Maker. I would explain why the iron-on vinyl that they give it to you is one of these promo type things, and you don't really want to use that. I mean, practice with it, but you want to go directly to Michael's and get this particular brand, the Buck brand of blue iron-on, bezazzle, whatever, right? So you can break that new product into a series. One of our community members, Kathy Hester, has done that perfectly, right? She started with the brand new Ninja Creamy, And she created so much content around that device that if you search Ninja Creamy somewhere, you're going to see her face. Her face is going to pop up because she's built brand authority around that. Not dissimilar from our man Buck Nation over here in the Rodecaster Pro 2 or some other, particular microphones and products, right? So a series is really, really good for your engagement. Another thing that's very important for your engagement, and most people forget to do this, in the very beginning, when you first start, you want to ask for some action. Ask for action. Bring the action. Okay, so what does ask for action look like? If you are totally ready to enjoy like a straight relaxing day come Thanksgiving and just kind of mellow out and get a little chance to catch your breath, please drop me a happy Thanksgiving or a turkey icon or some autumnal icon in the chat. Drop me a autumnal emoji in the chat if you're ready for that day off or half a day off. Second of all, if you're more about the Black Friday specials and the Black Friday shopping, drop me a money or a bag, a shopping bag or a gift box in the chat. So I'm curious, what is this next week about for you? Is it about the day off and the chillaxing, or is it more about the holiday shopping festivities to come the next day? And speaking of Black Friday, we have lots of Black Friday's stuff is popping. Luis just ignored all versions of the instructions, but hey, it works. You guys are going to notice that everything is completely off kilter today. I blanked my machine yesterday and started from scratch, so I'm going to fix a couple of these bad boys on the fly while I talk to you about what we're doing, but we will get it looking somewhat dockish after the next couple of things. Okay, so in a video, especially in the very beginning, one of the dopest things you could do is drop a hook, right? Just drop a hook, and that hook can be a question or it could be something. Since he's here today, and I'll give his Miss Flowers while he's here, your man Bug Nasty is pretty dope with the hooks. Not even know if they're intentional, but they're funny. Tom's hooks are his puns, right? And in the version of his puns, he's able to make people stick around and see what the hell stupid shit he's going to say next. It kind of works, right? So, if Tom was doing this small rig cage, he goes, why I really enjoyed this small rig cage is because as I'm traveling, I'm looking for a smaller rig to take with me on my travels. Or that was not good. I am not a good buck jokester. Tom, if you have a better one, drop it in the chat. But, he can show. Oh, here you go. Here's a Tom one. I want to talk to you guys about this MV88 Plus microphone, how well it works, and you'll be the MV of all the content creators around you. There you go. That was a Buck Nation one. That's it. He nailed it. He hit the Buck Nation. I think I got it. If I didn't, you can tell me. You can tell me that one sucked. All right. Anyway, so a good way to do it is to either ask a question that generates the hook. And if you want to see some movement in your comments, then ask for that action in the comments. You'll notice if you happen to watch the live tapings of the flow, because it is vital to podcasts, one of the things that I like to say, despite all this rage, it's still just the camera in the cage. Okay, I like that one, Keels. I like to tell people at the very beginning of the flow, I say, if you are enjoying this podcast in any way, shape, or form, the most important thing you can do for us is leave a review or 5-star review on the iTunes podcast store. I'm giving clear directions of where I would like to see that interaction. Let's be honest, like 4 of you guys have left a review. I know more people love it because people will tell me in an email that it's dope. People will tell me in the DM that it's dope. People will ask a question that gets answered on the volley and it's dope. Family, if you like your creators, right, please go to their videos and leave comments. Please leave comments that will trigger other comments. Please hit that like button. And if you really like it, hit that subscribe button. Those interactions actually do more for a creator than coming in their DMs going, oh, this is fire. That didn't help. Like DMing a creator to tell them how dope something was and not actually dropping that on their page, it's not the same thing. Like you're giving them the love, but it's better to give the love in the open, because what happens is just like a dance at a high school dance. Like it's just like being at a high school dance until Luis get on the floor and like nobody is going to dance. It's just not going to happen, right? It is very important, if you love a community that you're a part of, then be a part of the community. Like literally drop some comments, drop some love, ask some questions. I find this funny. Let's be honest. I find this absolutely funny. During class, people got lots and lots of questions. You know what they don't do? No, you don't ask it in the Discord where you can get better answers, right? Because we can go deeper oftentimes, and we'll be set up for class so that when we get to class, we can really go hard on your particular topic, right? This video is because someone asked, right? So yeah, don't do that. Remember, any creator you like, right? So if you're Keels and you're watching Sankit and he's doing some content somewhere talking about dots for Discord, and he's on Twitter, I don't know how that's going to work, or IG or somewhere else, like talking to that person where it can trigger the conversation for other people is probably the most important thing you could do for any creator that you love, especially if you like to see them keep doing what they're doing. So now this is where we tell you to stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. Yeah. So here comes another one. Ask for a code word in the chat, okay? And you can do this to your people, right? So you can say, if anybody, here, I'll do a real one right now. If anybody is struggling with their plans for 2023 and one of the next 2 weeks classes, you would like to see a deep dive on the planning session, drop plan that in the chat, right? So if you're doing a recorded video, you can say, fam, if you would like to see me do a video about how to make $1 million in 14 minutes, drop $1 million in the chat. Hit 1 milli in the chat or in the comments. So you have to ask for action. People assume that their audience knows what to do, and they don't. Majority of my audience is different. My audience is primarily creators. Most of you guys know what to do, right? I was serious about that planning session, by the way. If you want to see a planning session, then plan that in the chat. Like, seriously. But most of our people are creators, so they kind of sort of know what to do. Even some of y'all just still don't know what to do because you're focused on trying to create content for yourself and you're not thinking how to be a good netizen for the other content creators. I am working super, super hard on trying to teach you guys to be a netizen for the other creators. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you. My man, Kevin, coming through in the building. Boom, boom, boom. Where'd he go? Man, see, right when I went to go click on Kevin, Victoria popped up, and then she moved it out the way. Stop pushing, Vic. Stop pushing. You know you Liverpudlians. I know how you guys act. Yes, Dina, don't assume that they know what to do. Most people don't. And when you learned it, you might not even remember that you learned it because some of y'all forget. I ain't going to lie. Some of y'all forget. Some of y'all would DM me, oh, man, that was dope. Did you drop that in the comment? No. Right? If it was dope, ask me this. The next time you slide in my DM to tell me that something was dope, that was really, really great today, the next part of that sentence I want to see is, Yes, that was dope. And I shared it with my cousin Pookie and them. Or I shared it with Sherry because, she would have been more cheese, more cheese, more cheese, right? Or I had Anthony them look at it. So because I know my man Anthony, he trying to start this channel. He got his alligator shoe making business. He's trying to be a Cooper and he's making alligator shoes for pimps. And I know he could use your direction. So I slid him your video links, but I also invited him to class. And if you don't mind, I like to give him your email address. That, my friends, is sharing the love, sharing the love, sharing the love. That is how you do it. So I could give you a prime example. I know for a fact that mother-in-law loves cooking. As soon as I seen Dina's channel, she was one of the first people I put onto it. And I was like, Mom, you got to watch this. This is so good. And she's like, oh, look her kitchen. Oh, da-da-da. And she was all about it. When I had the opportunity to take moms to meet Dina, to this day, I have been booted from the family. Dina is more important on the pecking order in my family than me because my mother-in-law fell in love with her. Like, they're freaking soulmates, right? That is helping, right? Now, when Moms goes to the senior center, trust you me, she got her little ping pong rattle. She's strapping up because she's pretty sick with it. She be smoking those old ladies. But she was like, oh, my friend, she talked to me on the YouTube. And they're like, what? You know people on YouTube? So now she's bragging to her friends that Dina talks to her on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? This is how it's done. This is how we do it. So yes, ask for action. Build up some of that code language in your in your people. Like my people, they know things like intent and purpose. My people know things like ikigai. So when they invite new people in, my people would go give the new people the aloha, the love, things like that. Yeah, thanks, Dina. Thanks for getting me kicked out. So they will share that interaction with other people as they watch. Okay. So now let's get to another thing I want to remind you. So we're going to do a series, super important, recap if you can. Not if, just do it. I'm gonna take the excuse away from you. Don't forget to ask for the action, right? If you enjoyed this, please make sure you leave such and such a code word down in the comments. The first 10 people that drop me the code words, I'm going to send you something and we'll figure it out. But yeah, drop it in the comments. Oh, if you're really enjoying this, hey, tell your cousin them, tell cousin Pookie, tell your auntie, tell Fifi from the way back, tell somebody. Just drop it. Just get this out to people because more people need to know this. I made a video 2 days ago. I don't know if anybody shared it, but I made a video 2 days ago on Instagram where I was like, and I'm dead serious. Matter of fact, I'll repeat it for you right here. This is an absolute freaking emergency. Sign of season, baby. It's an absolute emergency. The entire security department at Twitter walked out the building yesterday. They told Elon, and then they bounced. You absolutely, positively need to go to Twitter right now if you haven't done so already and change your password. Make it a really gangster password and add two-factor authentication. I don't even care if your old password is locked down. Trust you me, when the entire upper end of the security division leaves Twitter, go change your password right then and there. I'm not saying close your account because it's kind of fun to sit there and watch the building burn. I'm a weirdo. But change your password ASAP. If you have, I ain't never logged into Twitter in like 3 years. You're exactly the person that needs to change change your password, especially if your password, you probably used it somewhere else. Because I'm telling you, somewhere in the next 2 weeks, there's going to be a massive couple 100 million names, passwords, phone numbers breach at Twitter. Okay, so that was a public service announcement from your friendly neighborhood DOC. And yeah, like I really wish people would share that video. They're probably not. But just because they're not, it doesn't mean I'm not going to put that out there. Why? Because of what I'm about to tell you next. The minute You get the email from YouTube or you get the notification that your video is processed and is ready to go live. You need to emotionally disconnect from the video. That video is no longer your baby. That video has grown up and gone to college. Okay? When somebody on your work, ignore them. Not your problem. Right? When it doesn't get all of the love and support you thought it was going to get, not your problem. That's a grown folks video now. It's on their own. What you do, you go make another video and you treat that with the same love and tender care that you did and start working on that. That first one is gone. She gone. Right? Now, you can tend to your titles and your thumbnails. You can play with your titles and your thumbnails and try to figure out what's better, what's better. That's like going to visit your kids in a new family. But it is none of your business what's happening after that. You have to emotionally disconnect from that video you made. I have done so. Most of us have done so. Made a video. We put heart, soul, tear, everything. We thought this was going to be the end all be all. And all we got was crickets. Not even cricket flour. We got straight crickets. It's okay, right? Look at and see if there's any clues that you can learn. Your man, Sean Cannell, always says success leaves clues. Check it out. Look at it closely. See if there's anything you missed. See if there's anything you forgot. See, it might be your baby, but you might have accidentally left something on the table that you didn't know you left on the table. So this is when you go and take a look-see and try to gather information from that. You're going to do what is called a post-mortem on that video. You're going to autopsy that baby, right? Well, what you don't want to do is like sit there and fret over it and then have that stop your flow, because you got to keep going. You just got to keep going. So once you release something into the wild, if it didn't work, you just look at it because, hey, we all know the most feature-rich data source in the planet is failure. Failure is the most feature-rich data source in the planet. That data you can gain from a miss is going to help you get a hit, right? When I was in the Army and I'm the medic for the artilleries, fire battery 1 round, charge, 7 white bags, we'll send a 150 millimeter round down the range, and then target acquisition would be like, y'all missed. And then we're like, what do you mean we missed? We need 2 clicks to the left. We just go back, we go 2 clicks. All right, fire for effect, fire when ready, fire battery 1 round, send another 7 bag down there. Boom. Okay, you overshot by 1 click. Back it up, 1 click. That 3rd round, kaboom, dust, right? We weren't going, but I shot the 1st round, and I spent a long time getting to this destination to set this howitzer up, and we set it, and we put the things down, we locked the tracks. We all did push-ups and exercise. We had our morning coffee. Like, we put a lot of work into it. As a matter of fact, we had to unload 16 boxes of Willie Popper, white phosphorus, in order to put the charge bags in. So we put all of that in, and we said, what do you mean we missed that? That never comes out. Why? Because while you over there tripping over it, you about to get worked. So when we send a round down range and you miss, tag battery tells us new coordinates and we adjust and we send another round down range and then we adjust. Phew. Anybody from the country, you all know about Kentucky windage. We don't do Kentucky windage. We reset the scope. Got him. That's it. Like there's no time to trip over the fact that you missed one. You just fire for effect, bro. Fire for effect. That means keep firing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, so we already got the series. We got the action. We got the code word. We are now learning to emotionally disconnect from your video because you need to work on the facts. This is the reason why. So we did the hook in question, and now we're going to talk real quick about interlinking videos. If I am making a video and, Silverhead Fitness, Army medic, and they stuck me with artillery people. So let's say we're doing Silverhead Fitness, right? And she's like, all right, people, I'm going to show you some stuff that's going to help you with that back pain. Because anybody that got one of these on their head, mine just ends up on my face. Anybody that got one of these on their head, like your back hurt. All right, here's a couple easy stretches you could do in the morning. It won't take you. Here's the key. It won't take you but a minute and a half. But if you spend 90 seconds on these stretches, it will make your back better for the rest of the day because your back tightens up when you sleep. And when you wake up, if you just go straight to doing stuff and you forget to do these, you will be sore by 11 o'clock. So boom, she can break down and do her 3 stretches. At almost the end of that 90 second and be like, yo, hey, wait a minute. Now we doing this back thing, right? Whatever that is. I don't know what to do. I'm messing around and throw something out. But I know all y'all that was watching this, if it's your back hurt, then also tell me your knees probably hurt too. Let me show you some stuff you can do for your knees. It's going to be in the video popping right here. Or come back next week and we're going to do the knees, because all of us, old folks, we creak when we walk, right? And you're going to explain to people that decrepitous is where the terminology comes from because decrepitous in your knees is normal, right? It's not, that's where the decrepit comes from. It comes from that joint sounds that you make, right? So you can attach these things. You can build them together. You can build the series. You can talk about some neck stuff. If you got your back straight, now we got your knee straight. Let's get your neck straight. Let's protect your neck. Let me show you some things you can do because we hunched over from the computer all day. We got to get that dowager's hump straightened out. You know what I mean? So you can just build those in the series, right? Now, this next one is going to be painful. Right? I know some of y'all are going to start to feel some type of way on this next one. I'm just here to warn you right now. I am not coming for your feelings. I'm just here to tell you the honest to God truth. And I'm a nice guy. I love all you guys. I don't give up about your feelings. I'm sorry, because I'm a data-based person. Not database, but data-based. Breathe. I'm a data-based person. I could give a about your feelings. Your feelings don't mean nothing to me. My feelings don't mean nothing to me. Matter of fact, I don't even have them. My friends and family, they get irritated at me because stoic is not even the word for it. Marcus Aurelius would have been my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Me and Seneca, we would have sipped syrup on the sidewalk. Epictetus, that's my G. Y'all look at your little book and y'all be talking to some of these folks from Reverend Do-Right. Me and Reverend Do-Right ain't got nothing to say. Me and Epictetus, we conversate on a daily basis. I'd be like, yo, Epi, what's up? He just look him straight in the face and say what you got to say and walk on. Yes, sir. Got you. Let's go. All right. So trend jacking to this day is still and always will be the best. Trend jacking will always be the best way to grow. Trend jacking will always give you movement. Trend jacking just freaking works. What do you mean by trend jacking, Doc? Okay, let's pick a channel. I'll pick on Vicky, right? Because Vicky's just dropped the last comment. Thanks, Vic. Appreciate you, Ma. Vicky, as you can see by her icon, she played that piano, right? One of the hottest things of the last season was Hot D, right? The fact that you're going, what the hell is Hot D, already tells me that you're missing the point, right? If I was doing a music-based channel, the second I saw on TV or in the newspaper or somebody famous talking about Hot D because they're in love with it, even if you don't watch it, I'll be like, hey, what's the theme song to Hot D? And then I'll get my piano out and I'll be like, dun, 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 dun. I would play the Hot D theme and show people how to play the Hot D theme. And if you're still asking yourself, what the hell is Hot D? That's the problem. Because when I tell people this, they say, I'm not into pop culture. I ain't ask you to be. I'm not into pop culture either. But I know what the Hot D is, right? Okay, so what's the next trend? I can tell you right now, every OG in the building, everybody in here over the age of 45. When we was growing up, Willow was a freaking dope movie, okay? Well, I stole the baby while you were taking the pee-pee. It's a Daikin. Beer. Willow remake is coming out November 30th. Okay, if, not if, it probably will. If Willow pops, which it will, I'm just telling you, because all of us old people, we keep looking at old stuff that we grew up with. If Willow pops, and it will, you're going to want to make some stuff around that. Okay. All right. So what would I make? I'm going to go back to Dina. Willow's bopping, and one of the things of the Daikinis is they would love beer, right? So what can I make with beer? Beer battered onion ring, beer battered chicken, beer battered fish sticks, beer bread. Actually, beer bread is good. I don't even like beer, but I love beer bread. I would like, this is some medieval dishes that taste amazing that you can make. Make some mead, right? Or something of that nature, right? Trend jack. And you don't have to be a Star Wars nerd like myself. You don't have to be into Star Trek. Here you go. Tay-Tay just dropped a new album. I do not listen to Tay-Tay, but watch this. Google Box. Taylor, Taylor Swift, favorite food. Taylor Swift's favorite food is chick dump. Okay, cool. Tay-Tay just dropped the album. I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I am not a Swiftie at all. But you know what I found out today? I found out that Taylor Swift's favorite food is chicken and dumplings. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to make an epic chicken and dumplings that even Taylor Swift would lose her and then find a song name off the new album. Let me do this real quick. New Iblam. I don't know what this lady's into. Okay, and then Midnights. All right, cool. I'm going to make these biscuits so done that Tay-Tay will come over here at midnight with the 3 a.m. edition and sop these biscuits and gravy up. See, that is how you trend jack, right? I just like whatever the hottest trends are that are going right now. Beyonce could have did something. Your man Ye is wilding out, right? Don't get into the crazy stuff, but you can be like, I don't know, Ye's wilding out and he tried to talk to Skechers. I'm talking to you about old people about shoes that are good for your body. Here's some Skechers that you might want to check out. Like, I don't know, there's ways to trend jack. The reason why, those are highly searched terms on the Google box. Those are highly searched terms on the YouTube. So there's a way to trend jack without leaving your channel. In other words, without changing your niche or dipping too far out of your realm, you could easily trend jack, right? Right now it's the holiday season. That trend is super simple, right? What are the holiday oriented things that people could do around whatever it is your topic is, right? So they're out there. They're out there. Ooh, grilled leeks and a cheese wheel. I like leeks and I like cheese, so we're good. Anyway, so trend jacking is good. And I know the hardest part about trend jacking is a large proponent of you will profess that you're not into pop culture or you don't watch TV or whatever. I don't care. You don't have to. You can Google what's popping on TV, right? You can look at shorts around pop culture to see what's popping in pop culture. I don't listen to Tay-Tay, but I know she dropped a new album. Why? Because I ain't dumb. Like, it's not that hard. You're going to accidentally hear it, right? I know that Willow is coming out with a new movie, right? I know that, Andor is like a bit of controversy in the Star Wars. I am a Star Wars nerd. This was mean. But I know that Andor is a bit of controversy. Let me show you how to make something that's even more controversial than Andor. Which one came first, the chickens or the eggs? Never mind that. We're going to make oyakodonburi because it's a chicken and an egg. As a matter of fact, oyakodon means parent and child. That's kind of weird. You're going to eat the parent and the child. But anyway, let's get into it. Let me show you how to make an oyakodonburi. First, you're going to need, right? That's all part of the hook. Hook it with something that's catchy, triggering, pop culture, snap, snap, snap. That is very easy to do. It is easy to trend jack. And if you watch all of the top creators right now, they trend jack. The reason why last year, Mr. Beast's number one video was oh my God, what? Squid Games. Thank you. Sorry. The reason why is because he jacked the trend. Mr. Beast can't speak Korean. He can't read Hangumalo. Anyo. Año, Mr. Visa, Pablo Sekia. Like, he don't speak Korean. I do. He don't. But he still made a Squid Games video. You know what I'm saying? How to make 3 brilliant drinks for your next Squid Game watching party. You don't got to watch Squid Game to make the drinks for the Squid Game watching party. Okay? It just is what it is. Now, here's the part that's going to hurt your feelings. I maybe I already did, but let me tell you the part that really hurts your feelings. Many of you are trying to create for the world from the position of, I'm an introvert. I don't like to go out. I don't like to be around people. I don't like to talk to people. I just want to create the stuff in my house, and then they're going to watch it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Like, if you told everybody at the party that you're the introvert, when we come to the party, you know who we ain't talking to? The person that's not going to talk back. I do. I like to mess with them because I know most people are full of shit. But the general purpose, when you was a children and everybody told you that Glenda don't talk, when you go to the party, you don't roll up and be like, "Sup, Glenda?" You just look at her and throw her a shocker and keep going. Run this back to when we was in, 11th, 12th grade. Everybody told you Kavika, he don't even know how to speak. Don't nobody talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Todd, this is so good. This is so good. Oh, because, when you hold the flashlight for your dad while he under the car, boy, what the hell are you doing? Hold the damn flashlight straight. Yes, that was me. I was there. But it is really, it will be hard. I'm not saying you cannot. It will be really hard to make content for people to know and love when you don't like people. I don't like most people, but I tolerate a lot of people. So because I've learned to tolerate a lot of people, I've learned to make things that people can like. And I'm on a mission to get the people that have been lied to about their introvertedness to stop being introverted. Ambivert is the word we're working with, right? I would tell you today is going to be absolutely glorious. Chan has a swim meet, right? So she's going to be gone all day. When she goes, they take her mama and her daddy. They at the swim meet. That means that Bob's not coming to town. Bob's is going to be at her house, and Karen has to go see a client. So that means after class today, I got the house to my damn self until 7 o'clock. Nobody around. Normally Saturday, I got the whole family. As soon as class, I got to go take them to lunch. We go eat. We come back. We kick it at my house. We crack jokes, whatever. Sometimes after class, because y'all is exhausted, I just want to go and so today, when class is over, I'm oh, it's going to be glorious. I get to introvert my damn self. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to do this, you got to stop lying to yourself about you don't like folks, because you can't get nobody to watch your stuff if you don't like them. You know what I'm saying? I know Kelvin Thompson wouldn't watch none of my videos after I punched that fool in his eye about 7 times. He ain't never coming over here. He probably the one hitting the unlike button on my videos. So you can't build a wall and then expect people to come through. Build a wall. It's going to be huge. Right? Don't build that wall. An imaginary BS wall. What it is you're not surrounded by people that have your same interest, that understand you, that can walk a mile with you, that ride or die with you. When you build your community of your exact type folks, then you're not going to hate them, right? So now you're able to talk to them and create for them. And now you've built a niche. And within that niche, you've now built a community. So now you've built a community of people that came to YouTube to learn how to grow their business through content creating and not get talked to by some 20-year-old that ain't never had no job. And yes, you swear a lot. And yes, you say dumb stuff. And yes, you can't spell. And yes, you lose your train of thought in the middle. And yes, you sing a lot. And yes, you're old and fat and bald and, you know, hairy face and chubby cheeks and whatever, but they still ride. Why? Because they all fit in there somewhere. You find your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. You will find it. Okay. A couple of the closeouts, and then we can get to some Q&A real quick. Trend jacking is super important, but you got to stop telling yourself that you don't want to see this or do that. And you got to cool it with the I don't want to. I don't want to is probably not going to work. If you want to do that, it's cool, but you have to understand you're making an executive decision to not want to, and a lot of times in that executive decision to not want to, you are building the block. Not like Lego, no S, but you're building the block in the things you say and do. What you focus on, that's where the attention goes. Now, personal branding is super important. In this day and age, the branding is important. Here is a statistic. See, I told you I say stupid stuff. Here's a statistic that might blow your mind. Since the pandemic, there has been not 200, not 2, not 20, 100, 200 million brand new creators dropped in the competition box since the panini. Why she want to stick before my paper? Your competition has grown. But you know what that also means? There's 200 million new people active on the platform. And some of them needs to see what you make. Now, I know there's two types of people in this world. Always for me, there's a two types of people thing, right? There's type of person, there's 200 million new content creators. Like, how am I going to win in that many people? And then the other side was like, 200 million new content creators. I know what I need to do. I need to create content that they might want to watch because that means brand new eyeballs. That means 400 million new eyeballs on the platform. There's people creating content right now that never even freaking watched YouTube before the panini. Okay? So they are looking for you, right? These new content creators in the business, or they're talking about cars, or they're talking about ancient Mesopotamian underwater basket weaving. They need something you got. You got what I need. So just keep creating. Like it's expanding. It is expanding. I say this all the time. When the beginning of the panini hit, there was about 750,000 podcasts. That number is up to 4 million. And it's still not saturated. I don't know where you went to math at, but 8.2 billion. 4 million is a tiny little speck. Every TV sold has a YouTube box. Some new whips is coming with YouTube in it. Right? Your refrigerator is fixing to come. I'm telling you, you got what they need. Say it again, Aubrey. Aubrey. I'm just telling you, you can do this. And maybe if you're building your personal brand first, maybe YouTube is not the one. Take it to IG. Don't do that. Right now, shorts is the move. Take it to IG. Take it to the talk. Take it someplace. But you've got to get that juice in you out. That creative thing that's in you got to go someplace. Now, if you have not been producing shorts, now is the time. Do you remember when we told you 2 years ago that shorts is gonna be wins? Do you remember? Right? Like we told y'all 2 years ago, or a year and a half, that shorts was going to finally make it. And they took their time. Yes, they were slow. Yes, it was irritating. And yes, it was slow. All of the people that did them shorts like Michelle used to do, and I put hook used to do, they're crushing right now. For reasons beyond her control. God damn it, Keely. You got what I need. Dang it, Keely, you got me. Dang, I'm stuck now. If some stuff came up and Michelle lost some of her momentum in her shorts, had she kept going, she would be rushing it right now. She bailed out early. I tell you what I did. I bailed all the way early. I made like 3 shorts and okay, learn from my experience. I was telling everybody way back then, Rich was in the chat, Diane and I would sit up here every Thursday and tell you shorts. And YouTube kind of disappeared on it for a minute because IG came through with the reels and IG was like, whoo, 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 whoo. And YouTube was playing the rope-a-dope. I'm a bad man, right? YouTube was playing the rope-a-dope. And then a month ago, Susan and the team came out and said, shorts is life. It tastes like hopes and dreams. I guarantee you, in the next 6 months, there will be entire careers launched because of shorts. Of that 200 million brand new creators, about 2 million of them are going to launch entire brand new careers because of shorts. YouTube is tired of playing the rope-a-dope. They are fighting back. Okay, TikTok is about yo big. Instagram is about yo big. YouTube is about that big. You got little bitty baby, you got little bitty baby, and you got John freaking Holmes. Right? Keep playing with YouTube because people tell you the algorithm don't like you. Algorithm ain't thinking about you. Al don't even know you. It's a good time to bail. Like straight up, like if it's not you, cool. It's a good time to bail. I quit. I give up. I'm going back to doing what I do. But it's also a good time to be like, oh, I have been slipping prior to today, but today forward, I'm going to get some traction. And I'm going in. Because I do not want to miss the boat. You missed the bus. Like, this is it. Shorts is banging. Shorts can lead to the longer views. Shorts can show off your personality. Shorts is your advertisements. Shorts is your Costco sample before they buy the 40 ounce. Like here, that's good. Ooh, what is this? Like whose man's is this? And next thing you know, they gonna, I like what they're doing. Let me go see what else is over there. You know what I'm saying? Shorts is the smoke signal. Come through, right? You know how they cook onions at the local diners so the smell get out in the street and make people come through? Yeah, that's what your shorts channel is. So here's the cool thing about shorts. They don't even got to be 60 seconds. You can make a short that's 10, 15 seconds long that drags people to your channel without ever dropping a call to action. You can just be intriguing. You can show something. Here's the thing about shorts. You can make a short in less than 2 minutes. Now is the time. Now is the absolute time. I don't know. Like it's hard. That one kind of messes with me because it's hard to understand how we still struggling. But trust you me, there'll be a lot of shirts coming up on this channel. Whether you like it or not, I'm finna do it. Let's do it. All right. Now, couple changes in the YouTube box recently. Starting February, you're going to get able to get paid for them shorts. And that's a good thing. But the other thing that's going to really, really matter is up until now, we have often said that your thumbnail, the video, the face and the text in your thumbnail is important. I want to wheel some of that back. It's becoming less and less important. Why? Because there's all of a sudden been a big influx of brand new customers on YouTube, and they don't know the old principles, and they're just behaving differently. Like the science is showing, like they're behaving differently. Right? Maybe that's because they're coming from the other platforms and thumbnails don't really matter on those other platforms. So your thumbnail's still important. Your thumbnail has to be enticing. It has to be a book cover. It has to be a package. But if you can show something in the picture that answers a question, you'll probably be good. Right? So, say for instance, you had a thumbnail, right? 1920 by 1080. And this half, right? 960 by 540. You got a picture of a vehicle wheel and it's flat, right? Just looks horrible. Like you can just tell, right? And on the other side, it's fixed. And then there's a jack and a glove and a crowbar next to it. Not a single text on that image. And the thumbnail says, how to change a tire even if you've never done it before. Simple instructions. That video would bang. Because people go to University of YouTube to look for how to do something. You don't need to put how to change a tire on the thumbnail. The image could tell the story, right? If you showed in the thumbnail another good split screen, I might do this on the diagonal. Let's say you showed a Zydeal picture. That means ingredients, right? You got all of these ingredients over here. And a couple of them are simple, everyday stuff that everybody got in their pantry. Not the fancy-ass pantry like Dina got, but some regular pantry where you do have a flour and a sugar and the eggs or whatever. And on the other side, there's a picture of a succulent-looking Dutch baby with apples and cinnamon, a couple strips of bacon, whatever, right? Without saying anything in that nail, you're showing how to take this hodgepodge of crap and turn it into a Dutch baby. And I don't mean Vanderkraken Dutch baby, but I just saw a thumbnail about a Dutch baby the other day and it made me really want one. So hold on, let me see if I can find it. Because when I saw that picture, I was like, damn, oh my God. I really want one. Let's see. I saw this on the old YouTube, so let me go to the YouTube real quick and take a look at it. It was like, this got me out here wanting to eat a Dutch baby. That sounds so jacked up when you say it. Oh, God. I was going to say something really bad, but I'm going to let that slide. I should have kept it because it was one of them thumbnails that triggered me, even though I wasn't looking for it. So why it showed it to me, I don't even know. But oh, there it is. It's Adam Ragoose. Oh, well, there it is. Let me see if this works. Please work. Don't be a jerk. Of course you didn't work. Why are you up there, Tay-Tay? Bam. That one right there. Adam Ragoose, man. Adam showed off that Dutch baby thing, and I was like, good Lord, I want to eat that. So I saved this video to watch later, and I'm going to try to make it because the thumbnail alone did it. Now, he cheated, and he put breakfast baby right there, and he put, but I don't think the words did anything to me in this particular Nale. I mean, I'll send you the link to the video yourself, and you tell me. Like,
it's not a breakfast
zip your face, boy. That may have not triggered you, but I'm telling you, the image of the baby triggered me, right? So I'm going to send you this video. But Adam is really good at that intro hook. I don't want to play his video because YouTube be getting angry with me at this time. But Adam does really, really good hooks in his videos. He makes you want to sit there and watch them. And I know this because I've watched a couple of his videos. He's not my favorite presenter, though. I kind of want to slap him. But he does good hooks. And so I study content to study content because I want to be a good content coach. So even though he's not my favorite chefy type, I watch him. You know what I'm saying? Now, speaking of trend jacking, let me do another real quick one on the trend jacking, right? BA has been doing a lot of videos on the 5 chefs, the 5 chefs, the 5 chefs. Okay? So, this is trend jacking 101. There was another really good one they just recently did. Oh yeah. 5 chefs make their favorite 15-minute test kitchen meals, right? This was a really good one. 5 chefs make their go-to cocktails. Let me tell you how to trend jack this. You are one chef. Go make all 5 of them in separate videos. And then squeeze it into 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different shorts. I watched the BA 5 Chefs video on how to make their favorite cocktails. Today, I'm going to start with Rachel's cocktail. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Bam. I got 4 more coming up. Video over. Boom. All right, I watched the 5 Chefs, great cocktail, whatever. Today I'm going to make Brad Leone's cocktail. I take a little bit of that, bam, boom. Here it is, and it doesn't even contain water because Brad says water. They make fun of him. Bam. So, you know, you can literally make all 5 of them. And then you can have a video where, you know, I made all of their cocktails. I tasted all. You just use the cuts of the face that you made of tasting each one and just like, ooh, heck. And be like, all right, out of the 5 chefs video, I made all 5 of them. This was the best one, right? There you go. That's how you would trend jack one of their videos. And even if you don't want to make all 5 of them, go to a bar and get them. But just like, no, just, yeah, that's how you would trend jack a video like that, right? Is you go make each of the individual 5 things, or you could be like, you know what? I watched this 5 chefs video on how to make these 5 epic cocktails, and they all look cute. Hold my beer. Here's a doper cocktail. With a little Amaros. Pim's Cup. Mine's is better. I don't know how they missed that. These guys call themselves chefs. You know, like that. So that's a way to trend jack something like that. All right, cool. So the main thing is your thumbnail needs to trigger curiosity and provide a solution. Face might not necessarily be as important as it was before if the topic itself is enticing. But why, Doc, do you still put your big ass head in all of the thumbnails? Because I am building a personal brand. I am building a personal brand as a coach. So therefore, you need to recognize that big ass head. When you see it, you need to know that this big ass head is a thing, right? So as you can see, even I'm changing like this word, this one right here, quickly access brand colors fast on the Mac. That's way too much words on the video. I mean, way too much words on the thumbnail. And yeah, we're going to fix that. But anyway, yeah, just it's a process. Like I'm over here, I'm testing, I'm trying, I'm growing, I'm doing things. We about to figure this joint out. Still, it's everything is figure outable. So let's run this back real quick in no particular order. All right, let's get it. So first things first, here is a deep breath. Okay, here is how you get more engagement on a video. The first thing, as I run through these facts, some of this is going to irritate you, some of this is going to piss you off, and you're going to have excuses. Cool, your excuse is valid, so what? Success is on the flip side of action, so if you want to get it done, you got to get it done. First way to get engagement, create a series. Make that series enticing enough that they want to see all the videos in the series to come to some sort of culmination of advice, answers, see what happens, watch where we're going, watch what I'm doing, whatever. The next thing is you need to ask for action. You need to say right now, if you got anything, right now, legit for real, if you got anything out of this today, if you got one gem out of this today, please drop a 1 in the comment. You got to ask for action. You got to ask for people. You got to ask for the share maybe, and put that at the end, by the way. And you got to ask that if you know somebody else that needs to hear this, make sure they see it. Put that at the end, by the way, not at the front. No more intros. Nobody cares. Don't even introduce yourself. Nobody cares. Put that at the end. All of that intro stuff, over. It's not about you. It's about them. You are creating for them. You are not creating for you, okay? If you want to create for you, YouTube is probably not your swag. You can probably do that on TikTok. But on YouTube, you got to create for the audience. Number 2, have some kind of code word, right? Be like, everybody who's in the Drop Squad, represent. Anybody who's coming to mastering interviews, write in the chat, mastering, right? Anybody that's in the Drop Squad, write Drop Squad in the chat. So now we know. Now, boom. So again, we're triggering, we're asking for code words. Your squad is showing the other people like, hey, you're missing out. You're building FOMO, right? If your answer to that is both, 2 separate comments. How about that? All right. Now, emotionally disconnect from a video as soon as you put that bad boy up. I mean, legit emotionally disconnect from the video. The minute you upload a video and YouTube goes, hey, your video is published, disconnect. It is no longer your baby. Now it's a science experiment. Now it is a tool in the laboratory for you to see what's popping. Okay. You no longer, it's not yours. The minute the video comes off your hard drive and lands on YouTube, it is their video. It is not yours. And by them, I don't mean YouTube. I mean your tribe. Okay. Boom. You have to make sure you are paying attention to the facts. And if the facts is telling you the truth, understand them. Because we don't have emotions. Emotions ruin business. Emotions ruin business. Say it 3 times and they'll absolutely understand you. Emotions ruin business. Okay? You got to disconnect from the emotion. You got to look at the facts. And if the facts are telling you the facts, then let's try something else, right? You don't have to give up, but you got to keep swinging. Because again, failure is the most data-rich source of information in the planet. Okay. Remember to ask a hook and a question. So if you're making a video, put that hook. That hook is important. What's going to entice that person to stay? And I don't like the cheesy hook of, if you stay to the end of the video, I'm going to show you. I can't stand that one. There's better hooks out there. Jasper tells you how to make hooks. Uncle Ray Edwards, listen to his podcast. Learn how to make better hooks. Like, there's lots of studies you can do on hooks. vidIQ actually gives you pretty dope hooks, right? Hooks are out there, right? So let's work at these hooks and let's get those hooks popping. As a matter of fact, as soon as I finish this rant, I'll show you some hooks. Interlink the videos if possible. All right, today we're going to do a series on black pepper. Black pepper, what? I know what pepper is. Yeah, I know you think you know. Pepper is way more intriguing than you might believe. There's the standard issue ground pepper that you buy from McCormick in the store. Don't buy that. That shit's whack. This is Talitri berries. This is a pink peppercorn. This is a green peppercorn. This is a white peppercorn. Do you know that the caper is like kind of related, but not really related? But you can really, really break down into pepitas and explain to people what pepper is. You can do a whole entire series on black pepper and interlink those videos if possible. In the last video, we talked to you about white peppercorn. Now we're going to talk to you about black peppercorn. And yes, they are the same, but they taste completely different. Here's why. Break it down. Boom. All right. So interlink those videos if possible. The 5 sauces that every person must have in their house no matter what. Even if you've never heard of some of these sauces, go and buy fish sauce anyway because you need to have fish sauce in your house. Why? Patis. That's why. Okay. The reason why you want to interlink these videos is session time. When you cause someone to trigger a video, and the longer they stay on YouTube because you triggered that video, you are YouTube's friend, and YouTube will pay you handsomely for that. Not necessarily monetarily, but they'll put your face out there as a face of authority. All right. Trend jacking. Trend jacking is so important. We kind of just discussed it in a second, but you got to get off of this. I don't watch TV. I don't know nothing about pop culture. I live in a dungeon by myself, and I just ignore the world. F the world. Don't ask me if you're gonna, because I work hard for this. Sorry, Biggie. That plan doesn't work if you're trying to grow a content creation empire. A content creation empire requires you to interact with the outside world and the audience. So the F the World Biggie song, not the theme song for this particular process. Even if you got to fake it, no, I take that back. Don't fake it. You just got to figure out a way to find the people that you do want to talk to, because they are going to be your people. Okay. Your thumbnail has to lead curiosity and provide a solution. It no longer necessarily has to have your face in it. It doesn't have to have a lot of text in it, but it does have to be enticing. It has to answer a question, and it has to provide a solution. And it kind of sort of got to tell a story. This thumbnail is what's going to make people click on your video or not click on your video. And if you do all of those things, or some of those things, or two of those things, you will start to gain a little bit more engagement. This has been approved by your local politician. All right, let's done. Let me show you something real quick, and then I'm going to go drink coffee. I'm going to go to vidIQ real quick. Okay, let me give you another public service announcement. Find a box of tissues. Okay. I am still using TubeBuddy. I love TubeBuddy, but I've recently been messing around with vidIQ because you should. It's science, bro. You got to try what's out there. And in the process of messing around with vidIQ, they presented something that I really, really liked. I thought it was a nice feature. The other thing that I really liked about what vidIQ has been doing is I like the fact that we talked about going in there and messing with titles and thumbnails to kind of see like how they work, right? So let me see. If I click this, is it going to do that? And then I'm going to edit video real quick. All right, cool. I want to hear that dude talking. All right, so let me pop over here and I'll show you what I mean. So inside the vidIQ, you'll see that it says right here, get more engagement on YouTube and other platforms, right? And everything I say is talking about YouTube, but it totally works on every other platform, by the way. So I can go in here and say, get AI title recommendations, and it's going to give me a couple of more. So 10 tips on getting more video engagement and on other platforms. I'm pretty sure I gave out more than 10. So this is a better thumbnail, right? This is a yelling thumbnail like I normally do. How to get more video engagements on YT and other platforms, right? How to get more video engagement on YouTube and other platforms. That's almost the same. But instead of saying get more, it's actually putting the how-to, because it's saying the how-to is a better option. And of course, we all know that listicles work. So what I'm going to do is change it to that one. All right. So that part is cool. Now, I didn't really flesh this out too much, right? So what I want to do is get more engagement. Ooh, your boy can type, but that's a known quantity. You guys know this. I know this. All right, let me do this. Come on, fam. Learn how to type. All right, bam. Come here. Click generate. Are you looking for tips on how to grow more video engagement on YouTube and other platforms? In this video, I will share with you 10 tips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tips that will help you improve your video engagement and reach your goals. If you're a content creator, then you know getting video engagement is important success. In this video, I will share to you to absolutely copy, right? Take this to the top, taking it from the top, tippy, enter, pap, paste. You could do insert, but I prefer to do it this way. So now it's in there. Now it's in there like swimwear, right? So that works. And they got other ones. If you want to see some more, right, you can see the rest. I'm just taking the first one. I'll play with the rest later. All right, then you come in there. Tags are not super important, but they're kind of important. So here you go. We got these in here. I'm looking at all of these keywords, organizations. They look good. Those are about right, but I'm going to add this one. See what's in here. Check out this inspector. Check this word a little bit more. And how to be a content creator. How to be a content creator on YouTube is kind of legit. It has a high competition. How to be a content creator on Instagram has a lower competition, right? I got content creation. A lot of people search that. Has good number. I'm going to go add that to the channel. Bam. Content creation strategy. Bam. Add that to the channel. Tips. Bam. How to be a successful content creator. Again, low search volume. Not that big a deal. All right. Tips for creator, kind of medium, but it got a decent score. Bam. Add that. So now I can close that. Those have all been added to the thing. I got 409 out of 500. I can come back here later on and add some more. I can also refresh the tags. And then if I hit boost this video, I got boost. You may not. I can see if I'm missing anything. Social media content creator seems to be a biggie. And how to become a full-time content creator may or may not fit. It fit. It got me to 494. All right, that's good. So the other thing that I can do is I can come in here and look at the videos that are being generated on the side here and see if there's any tags from those videos that I can use to steal to put in mine. But this video is now been properly blessed to perform better, and all I got to do is save it. So that's one of the things I love about vidIQ. One of the other things I love about vidIQ, and this, my friends, is just delicious as soon as I find it. Where is it? There it is, daily ideas. I'm going to click this guy real quick, and it's telling me that based off of my always talking about this particular mouse, it wants me to do a Logitech video. Nope. Out of there. How Apple launched and disrupted with the iPod copywriting masterclass. That's actually kind of decent, but I'm not going there today. Send it packing. Make your content writing easy like this. I might keep that one because it's telling you I have a very high success rate. Never run out of content again with these 5 cool resources. Yes, yes, yes. As a matter of fact, I'm going to screenshot this and I'm going to put this in here in my content bank because that one is getting made, right? So it's telling me what to make, all right? That one is, and the title is already there. Gang, if you could start with the title and thumbnail in mind, you would do much better. Everyone says that. I know a whole bunch of us make thumbnail at the end, but never run out of content and ideas again. You know what? Here, look, let's just do this right here. Let's just copy this, and we're going to put that. That is Tuesday's class. How about that? Man, we will make sure it gets done. All right, so I can save that. 5 reasons copyright not for you. I've been talking to Uncle Ray a lot. Content claims are why creators are not you and YouTube as much. That's stupid. That is a freaking dumbass crybaby victim mentality. He don't do that. Do's and don'ts of becoming high-level content creators. Good video, not me, but I'll save it because I like the idea, but not the title. That's not how I word things. New AI tools for content creation, placeroom check. Nope, don't need that. 3 reasons why your production sucks is not what you think. Yep, I like that. That is not me. And then, yeah, I don't need to watch the rest of these because this one is good. Watch this to avoid failing as a content creator. These mistakes are costing you brand deals. I don't care about that. Nope, don't need that. Biggest difference between writing content and writing copy is the same thing. Everything is copy. 6 reasons why the Lua Connect might be the perfect audio interface for content creators. That is a Tom video right there. Ooh. Bam. So yeah, I love the fact that the daily ideas, I'll go through the rest of those, but it's just a couple of the tools there that I've been really, really liking, and they're helpful. I just got to say they are helpful. So I believe I do have docrock.live/vidIQ if you want to check it out. And they do have, some of this stuff is available for free. I have the max. I have vidIQ Max. Yeah, vidIQ Max, that's $100 a month. Yep. I love me, so I invest in me. You don't gotta love me, but I do. So I'm gonna invest in me. $100 a month is not a problem, right? If you are really about this life, then it's not that bad deal. If you're just dabbling or still, playing around and whatever, then don't spend $100. Just use what they got for free and enjoy yourself. Matter of fact, you can use both. I have TubeBuddy on one browser and vidIQ on the other, and a lot of times I just mix and match the two things together because they're tools to help you win. There is no boxer that is winning without being at the gym. You just can't go in and fight on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Strick, where you going, man? Dang it, why you move? Strick, where you going? Have a good flight, man. Boom. Yeah. No. Oh. Red alert. Ooh. Pull over. Miss I. Come on now. Come on now. You know what to do. I ain't even got to tell you. There you go. Family, anybody got any last minute questions? Now's the time to throw them in there. Otherwise, I'm going to go coffee up. Hey, I thought I saw Rob's yellow face in here. Where'd it go? Was that was Aubrey? Was that? Oh, that might have been Glenda. Not this bad. I was just wondering if, I want to know if Rob won his thing. There you go. Right? This is a very inside baseball look. Have looked at the certain things, certain shorts over and over again. So have I. When they're really, really good, I just look at them over and over again. And what's funny is because YouTube is trying to get the shorts to bite, if you look at any one short of any one creator, they will start showing you that person's short OV and OV and OV again. Carrying the West back to New Jersey. Hi, Kim. Never mind, Harlan. How you doing, Kim? That's super funny. Man, y'all have a good time. Y'all just enjoy yourself. Ooh. Man, I remember my family, we used to always go to the Trenton Jazz Festival up there. So good. So good. That's one of the most epic parties in the East Coast. Anyway, gang, I hope this helps somebody out. I hope this makes you see. I definitely know that the hardest part of this is there is a lot of, there's a lot of swinging and missing. This is the nature of this game. This game is like fishing. Any of y'all that go, any of my anglers in the building, content creation is much like fishing. Some days they bite and some days they don't. All right, Rob, man, I'm counting on you. The funny thing I was telling everybody yesterday is what really cracked me up is I went to go do the search. So, right, I went SUSD or SDSU, whatever the hell it is. I did that. And then I was like, election results. And it said Graham, Vols, and Clarney. And I was like, Rich running too? I was like, oh, Graham and Vols. That sounds like a law firm. So, yes. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Oh, thank you, Kills. Don't forget, thank you, Kills. I just blanked my entire machine, so I don't even know if I saved any of those graphics, but let me see. Let me pull it up. If you go to createbetter.life, then you can come and check out this here class. Createbetter.life. Createbetter.life. I also bought createbetter.live because some people can't spell, including myself. There you go. Thank you, Kills. So here it is. And I'm doing this mastering interviews class. So you can come over here, click on the button, and come and learn how to give better interviews. It's going to be fun. It's a live class, so you don't have to watch a bunch of videos by yourself in the basement. I'm in the basement, but you get to come in and we're going to have fun. We're going to learn how to ask intriguing questions, learn how to get guests, learn how to be a good guest, like all of the above that have to do with interviews. Because a lot of that personal brand growth requires you to get out there and be in the videos. Like this week, I tried my hardest to wake up Paul. It didn't work, but it was 5 a.m. Paul was on the Meet the Fam for the eCamp, right? So part of your growth mechanism is getting out there and being where you at. Like, it's funny, if you ever have the opportunity to, people, you want to be on the Dealcaster show or the Jeff C show. Why? Because the last time I was on there was probably over a year ago, but Jeff basically posts about 4 tweets a day about my interview. I don't even have to post those tweets. He posted. And then same with Dealcasters, they post a couple tweets a day about my interview. And so, yeah, you want to get a chance, if you can, get on those places and be interviews. You know what I'm saying? Because then you can see it. Anyway, let's get out there and do the dang thing. I really appreciate you. Thank you guys for reminding me to do what I'm supposed to do and sell some seats in this here class. Because, sometimes we get to just hype. So, and then don't forget Tuesday, we're going to do Never Run Out of Content again with these 5 cool resources. Oh, I got lots. I wish I could get paid a nickel for all of the content ideas I've given all the people since we started this thing. If I could get paid 5 cents, only 5 cents, like a plug nickel for every time I gave you guys a series of dope ass content ideas, I could probably buy a pair of kicks. Now, if I got a quarter for all of the dope ass content ideas I gave you that you didn't do, I could buy some new tires for the pickup. Actually, I got new tires for the pickup, and it was about $4,000. But yeah, I mean, that's how much I tell people dope content ideas all the time, and then I execute. But just remember, success is on the other side of action. It's like a coin, heads or tails. Success, action. Success, action. Success, action. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now, quick reminder, because I think it's important. So I'm going to tell you, I just got to find it. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to make me want to clap my hands out. All right, gang. This, my friends, is a journey. And hit the notes, comments. Oh, there it is. Dina, you got to go into the first comment and put the link, lady. This lady's about to get fired. All right, so I'm sorry. I did not mean to get you stuck on that face.
The Thanksgiving menu.
Anyway, so Dina got this new thing that she just dropped out. It's kind of cool, right? It's a Thanksgiving menu plan, and you go to the Gumroad and check it out. Maybe Keely has the link, and then you can pop it in your Chizzy chat. But yeah, this is cool. So if you're looking for something different or fun or whatever for this Thanksgiving, then come on over here and do this. But Dina, if you're still here, I want to tell you, roll into your own comments and put the first comment as the link and then pin that sucker, right? You want to have that in here because on shorts, it's really hard to get to the description. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to really see the description. So there is the linky link. Let me copy the link address, but pin that as a comment. So I'm going to just make this easy and be like this. Get it here. Puyaka. Oh, that link ugly. Good Lord. Damn. Luckily, I know how to do some things. Wait, come back on my comment. I'm going to strip it over here. I know how to read unnecessary code. so I can strip it in here. All we really need is silverlininghomeplace.com/menu plan. Like that. That's all we really need. Okay. So then I could come over here and then take this out, pop back to the beginning, and then go https:// bap. Now I got it. Boom. Oh, she did it while I was talking. Never mind. Anyway, so there you go. Then throw some love. So people, if you say, I already know how to cook, fine. This is called helping out your family. You're going to share this with somebody that needs it. If you know somebody that live by themselves or they new to cooking or whatever, you're going to be like, hey, I got a friend of mine and she makes dope food. And then so send them over to the home plate and then check out this first video. Or you can copy the linky link like this, copy the link address and throw it in someplace. So share this with your people, fam. Let's get it started. You know, let's share it. But I'm proud of Dina that she put together this menu plan. It's on Gumroad. It's a pay-as-you-go type of thing. Pay-as-you-go. Pay what you want type of thing. But it's a start. We will have a conversation, people, about getting those first digital products out. I always say home plate, bro. I know one of these days she's going to slap me for that, but it's always Silverline home plate to me because Red Sox suck. You know, what can I do? Anyway, yes, I'm super proud that she was able to put together a digital product. Digital product is going to be your answer for people. You want to get that out there and you want to start with one, and starting with one will make you want to do a bunch, and then you go on and on and on and on. And look, see, I was just talking about this and I forgot all about this video. But look at here, folks. There is a move out the way. There is a thumbnail right there where it's like this flat tire. That's intriguing. I want to know what the hang is going on. Boom, right there. So actually, Dina, since we let this run for a second, let's try something. Let's take this garlic video and show all the loose pieces and then show a picture of the finished braid and split that on either a diagonal or some sort of 50-50 or some sort of picture-in-picture just to see what happens. And then, yeah, we'll work from there. Anyway, I just wanted to give y'all that. I'm going to have some coffee. I need some coffee. It's not that I need coffee. It's the people around me need me to have coffee. Oh, she was a catcher. Well, there you go. Oh, and Keely, I can't believe I figured that Discord thing out after I blanked my whole damn machine. That is bananas. Take that, Rich.
City of mine. How I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love the city